welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Wayne Moore, aka Montanious. We are back with some more Subnautica. When we last left off, we had finally managed to find ourselves a vehicle modification station. We're now just in the process of collecting some materials to make sure we can construct this thing properly. And then going from there. It should give us access to depth modules as well as a few other things. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of my other playlists. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And get comfortable. Let's get into this. Excuse me. Emergency power. Is that for... Yes, it is. Do I... No, I don't. It's a little it's a little early for that. Okay. 3 titanium computer chips. Let's go. Table coral, copper wire, and so 2 copper wires. Excuse me. At that part in the journey, are we? Oh, I'm like, what the? That's pretty cool. You can actually see outside before it's built, or inside before it's built. Because once it's built, you won't be doing that. Excuse me. What we're gonna have to do, go on a little bit of a titanium run. The best way to do that. Scan some debris that we've already got, as well as pick up fragments. Arg. Oh, nothing there. That's too bad. I must already have scanned it all, which I expected, but you know. Hey. Did I ever? I mean, I don't think I did, but maybe. Hopefully it's a little bit better for you folks. YouTube way. Yep. Nothing like putting a new dent into your ride. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Had to sneeze. Alright, just want to get the repairs out the way. Before I smack into something immediately afterwards. There should be quite a bit of metal around here because of the stalkers. But what I'll do is go ahead and hit my my scanner room. Let that make the job even easier.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Oh, what would be cool is if I could point these at the solar panel and actually get power. But I don't think those are UV lights. Sun's coming up.
All primary systems online.
Alright. There should be metal salvage around. Huh. Why is it eating through power? Oh, okay. It's because of how deep it is. It's not really generating much power. I'm like, are these things actually working, but the power draw is just extremely slow? I'm like, did I actually just, like, really? Either way. Let it hit 3%, I guess. As it just ticks over to 3. I almost want to build another solar panel if for nothing else than to buy myself time. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm just gonna have to eyeball it for a bit. So be it. Well, it'd be something else. It'd be something else if it was somebody to trade with in this game. A whole bunch of salt for some metal salvage or something. Lithium. Don't really have a need for lithium right now. Kind of sitting on it. I always have a need for silver though. Interesting. Thought I might have saw something over here. Oh, I did. Oh. Hey, hey, hey. Wait, is that the whole blueprint? Yeah, whole blueprint. Cool. Won't need that for a while, but not too much of a while. Another Cyclops fragment. That's funny. I'll take it. Bring me that titanium. If you don't know where to look, finding that stuff can be real iffy. And I could not remember where to look. As a matter of fact, I've never found them all around here. I tend to find some around here and some around near where the Aurora is. Yeah, and for you, those folks who didn't know it, yeah, there are pieces around the Aurora, which you'd kind of expect anyway, you know. But could swear I just saw a scannable. Maybe not. Gotta love that boy. I ain't resurfaced yet. prepared.
Oxygen.
Scanner room should have enough power at this point, at least. Alright, quench that thirst and solve that problem. Excuse me. Alright. Yep, you should have more than enough power. If you run out of power now, there's a great deal that's wrong with you. There we go. Starting to pop up. Excuse me. Now, weirdly enough, there's probably pieces closer to base, but this is just what the scanners picked up first. I kind of need that, bro. Thanks. What? I mean, it's not exactly a robbery. I sort of took something that you wanted, and you sort of didn't stop me from taking the thing you wanted. You understand? You understand? It's all love here. You understand? Yeah. Yeah, see. What I need is storage. I need storage for the sea moth. Bad. Shut this off. Again, no real point in moving it. I'll be back around here. Funnily enough, you'd think I'd need to take my scanner room with me. But no. Not really.
Calorie intake recommended.
Yes, Mom. Sounded like one was on my heels. All right. Turn this on to useful materials. Okay. Fabricate my other pieces. Get my vehicle modification station going. Excuse me. And then go from there. Yeah, it's kind of weird. You can't repair it whenever it's actually in the moon pool. Why?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
No idea. But there it is. You can only recharge it. Is there? I mean, sure. Come back to it momentarily. For a second, I thought we might have had a message. Message! Hmm. I shouldn't need to. Sure. Where? I wonder if I moved it all over to the other base, or to the actual base. Maybe. I mean, kind of. Clear. No. Huh. Could have sworn I had some copper around. That was weird. It's almost like my controller had jolted for a second.
Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
At least get that out the way.
Vital signs stabilizing. Still got an extra seed left, huh? Oh, and I do have copper wire right here. Righteous. I could have swore I had a locker that had at least a couple of other things like lube and whatnot in it. There's nothing else I want. Excuse me. Just go from here. Or go from there, rather. Where's that last seed? All things come full circle. One second, folks. It was almost like I needed to disconnect my charger for a second. Okay. All right. All right. Need to fabricate the computer chip. Eventually, I'll end up putting a fabricator in my base, but at this exact moment, it's pointless. Especially since the fabricator right here is just as useful and doesn't take from my resources, like power. Sorry about that, folks. I had to sneeze. Figured I'd see if there was anything else over here. What did I put down the gold? Nope, put down the table for. All those littering boxes are left behind. Dear God. Oh, no. Alright. Also debating whether or not to cook that fish. Oh, needed that second one. I forgot it was two. Now, to be clear. Right. Still didn't solve the problem of the first damn copper wire. Ugh. You know what? I'll go ahead and attach it. Looks like I'm gonna have to make a copper run. Excuse me. One more thing. Ever so slightly off center, but or off yeah, off center. I was gonna say off height, but whatever. Same difference terminology wise. Excuse me.
All systems online.
I almost want to build a new scanner room, but it's gonna take another computer chip. Sorry about that, folks. Had to sneeze a little bit and had to also do this with one hand while maintaining my mic. Looks like the sun's coming up again. I guess I was out and about a little longer than I thought. Alright. What the? Oh, okay. They haven't all spawned in yet. Hate when that happens. Really do. Let's see if we can just find copper before we start looking for limestone. There's some. Immediately. Oh, hell. Yep. Just what I thought. And it came back to mind the second I started sitting on that lip of the excuse me, lip of the damn cliff. And that one's also one. I don't know what that third one is. But the two on that ridge are both large deposits. You alright, little dude? Yeah. 3 large deposits. All right, I'm done looking for solid. Jesus Christ. All right. Just go for limestone. Won't always guarantee that we'll find copper, but copper is guaranteed to come in that stone specifically. You all right, little buddy? Get it up. There you go. What the? Uh-huh. 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 I like it. I always did like the fact that the game does at least update whenever you collect stuff like this, because I had heard, not necessarily that was a problem in like the game when it first dropped, but I had heard that there were a myriad of issues with this game's development. Mind you, they were only like a very small group at the time. May even still be quite small, I'm not exactly sure. So their updates are kind of few and far in between, but it's one of those. They tend to be serious about their updates. weird. It's like I keep getting stuck on these little things. Back at it. Like I'll be heading in a specific direction and it's like a hitbox will grab me. Let this be copper, let this be copper, or at least these two. Yep, because I asked for two, so more than likely I'm about to get none. Oh, look at that, never mind. Alright, now that is cool. That's exactly what I need. I mean, maybe need more, but I'm fine, I'm good. Does anyone remember where we parked? That was weird. Excuse me. No, not really. I'm like, come on, game. Down to the wire too, funnily enough. Of power. Whoa. What the f— Right, already searched that wreckage. One second, folks. Dog's kind of got himself stuck. Okay, dude. Cut it out over there. You have to wonder what would happen to Earth if any of this stuff happened to be introduced to our ecosystem. I think it would outright be a problem from like 90% of the stuff. Even if the disease was non-existent. Or even if it was just simply dealt with. I don't think it would be our world's mesh well. But that being said, pretty much everything on Earth is designed to kill humans. And we can eat pretty much everything. And, kinda, sorta, pretty much
Vital
everything.
signs stabilizing.
There shall be order in this madness. Oh yeah, copper wire. Can't just use blank copper. What do you think this is, Star Trek? or another 2 rather. Do I? I do not. Not really. Well, that's alright. It's kind of debating whether or not to leave stuff in there and just move it, but then it would also require me to determine if I had some space or not. I didn't, so I'm not. Yay! Now things can get interesting.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
See now, get my recharge on while I'm messing with this vehicle modification station. I can make command modules for hull reinforcement, engine efficiency, storage. Yep. Speaking of which, 3 in 1. May go ahead and add you to my list. Don't really need to pin it. I just wanted to make it easier. Depth modules, which will be. Actually, I think I can do that now. I just might do that now. What's so cold is I want to say that this game actually has a pre-made depth module. I just haven't found it. And there's prawn suit modules, which we'll get that later. It's basically power armor or mining gear, and then non-lethal torpedoes. If you remember, we only have access to blades since a weapons accord was signed throughout humanity's territories. We've got ourselves a sure, why not? Got ourselves a station to name our sea moth. So why not call it Shadow, huh? Why not? Yeah. Good chance to get a good look at its real. What's the word I want to use? Detailed. Is that the word I want to use? Kind of. Color alteration capabilities. From the inside to the outside. Go with a bit of dark blue since we're getting our shadow on. The name. I'll leave the name alone. Nah. Actually, I will change the name. It looked like it changed the name anyway. Make it something at least a little more visible. Not really a green kind of dude, but cyan somewhat is fine. On the one hand, you kind of want to make it to where it's as brightly lit as possible so it sticks out, even if the sea moth itself doesn't. The interiors might be visible, kind of thing. On the other hand, I am not really a guy. I don't take issue with red, but you know, between the two, red or blue, well, blue wins easily. That is a bright ass blue. So what do we want our stripe to look like? Stripey. Yeah. Yeah. I might actually add some flavor to this one. But see, my thing is this. I'm thinking about it when I'm roaming around normally, but I'm also thinking about, like, potentially when I'm deeper. When I'm deeper, this ain't going to, the exteriors are somewhat going to matter, but not to the same degree. Exteriors will be a little harder to spot, but the interiors, well, they'll be easier. Yeah, why not just go with the green? Damn. That is a shade of green mixed with that blue. It feels like a travesty to me. I'd honestly rather just stick with the blue. Have it be a little off colored so it's not exactly. So it's supposed to look separate from the standard paint job. What was it? 3 titanium and 1 lithium. Is there anything else I want to get? Yep. 1 titanium ingot and 2 glass. Yes, actually, a sonar. That'll be of extreme use. Now the CMOS solar charge. This is real useful, and what it is it exactly what it says. It recharges your batteries. So what you could do, set this up, hook in a battery that's empty, hook in a power cell that's empty, charge it and use it that way without having to bother with the moon pool or the power cell charger. Also, being able to have constant access to energy, at least solar energy, to an extent it'll be useful. The perimeter defense system is nice. That force field is useful, but it does eat through a lot of power. I rarely have a use for such a thing, but we'll see. The whole sonar is exactly what it sounds like. You activate and deactivate a sonar at choice, and that sonar, I'm not exactly sure the distance it covers. But you will want to be careful because it both eats through an extreme amount of power. Like you'll hit your sonar and you'll lose almost like 0.9% of whatever power. So you'll lose almost a whole point of power. On top of that, it functions like sonar. So creatures sensitive to sonar can hear it and can track you with it. And we've of course got our torpedo launch system for the non-lethal torpedoes. Prawn depth module, thermal reactor. So in hot areas, the prawn just recharges on its own. Find a thermal vent or someplace particularly hot, and that's all she wrote. And prawn suit jump jet. That'll be useful later when we find or get that. I'm not sure if the module exists for free in this game or you have to outright make it. And we, of course, as I said earlier, got our vortex torpedoes for localized gravity distortions and cloud of toxic gas. Actually, I think that toxic gas might be poisonous. The gas pod, you have to get those from the actual gasopods. Those dudes with the big balls attached to their their asses, their abdomen. Not exactly sure. That's why you gotta calm it down, little buddy. You're not helping yourself down there. What did I do with that ingot? Done that. Nope, wrong thing. It's magnetite you need, you fool. Dead battery, huh? Why not? It's not like I'm hurting for power. Recharge everything else here later. Okay. Glass going. Ingot going. Need 3 extra titanium. I actually should have waited because, like I said, I think I have an ingot in here, but maybe not. Nope, I don't see one. That's all right. Okay, and nothing from these areas. Where are you? The hell?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Huh. I know I used one. Oh, okay, never mind. I just outright moved them both over here. Like, I know I'd used one, but I couldn't remember which one of those ones I put it in. And some would say, well, doesn't that mean you should organize your inventory? And then I would say, no. I just need to remember precisely where it is I set things. It's usually not an issue, funnily enough. Okay. 3 extremely powerful upgrades. Now, set up the storage and sonar and depth module. Now, memory serves right now. Depth is 250.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Systems online.
Excuse me and my arrogance. 300 flat. Yes, sir. Now I can actually get down into those caves where the Dagazi was, if I so choose. Got our storage over here. Nice little chunk. You know. Speaking of which, the way I tend to run, once I finally get my storage, is the way I tend to run things. I'll set up my storage on my sea moss, and it'll have at least a bottle or 2 of water, some food, which is more than likely cured since I can't keep plants long term, 1 battery and 1 power cell, and a med kit, beacon as well. And that's what I usually tend to take with me with my sea moss. And in this room, I usually tend to set up a locker that's all power cells, batteries, water. I'll get food and water generally from plants, but I'll make it a point to store my water for intentional carrying later on. Speaking of which, it's about time to hit up that there old dusty trail. Actually, now that we've got the moon pool, we can actually move these around a bit. Right, didn't make the power cell charger. Coming soon. Hold up. Well, I could better keep track of the space between these. Huh. Yeah, they don't need much. I just need more rubies than anything. And then if I advanced wiring kit, if memory serves, that's just the computer chip and a wiring kit combined. It's not going to be too complicated. Since I'm not worried about the battery boost, the battery charger for the moment. Actually, no. Go ahead and take those now. Put those right where they need to be. And I literally won't need to carry another bottle of water or anything like that. Like I said, I set it up with two, and it has to be, if possible, the large filtered water from the filtration system. And now that we've got those upgrades out the way, or builds out the way, now upgrades. Oh yeah, right. Well, since I'm at this point, I should actually go get that thermal blade. I don't know where in the hell I left it. Okay, depth module 2. And yeah, as it says, they don't stack, so you actually have to upgrade your module and then go from there. Let me see, plastic ingot, that's titanium ingot, and 2 lithium, I do believe. 2 magnetite enameled glass, that's glass, and stalker tooth. Right. Right. All right, the depth module for the Mark III C Moth. It's not expensive. I forgot that. I might actually be able to make the Mark II now. Need to be sure of some things though, because I know I've got stalker tooth, but at least if memory serves, it was 2 lithium for a plasteel ingot. Yeah. Wrong button. I'll go ahead and put the peeper on board. Yep, stalker teeth. Don't remember how much it takes for that. Oh, it was just one enameled glass. And of course, I'll need to retrieve the depth module out of the sea moth once again. So be it. Actually starting to wonder if I kept that thing. I may not have kept that blade. I like to think I did. Yeah, okay, it was only one tooth that was needed for that. Huh. Finna cure all y'all. I'm only carrying 2 units of salt, but so be it. I'll handle the rest. Plants should be coming along nicely at this point. Feed when I come back to them. Alright. Now, from 200/300. This should put us at, yep, 500 meters. Won't need to worry about the next upgrade for a bit. But even with that, I can go right now and get the materials for that upgrade. I know precisely where they're at. I just need to know where they are relative to where I am. And even then, I think I know that. So it's all a matter of me wanting to go get those resources right now, which I kind of do, but I don't. It would kind of be jumping the gun a bit. All right. All right. Because usually what I'll do is what you kind of see me doing right now is kind of late planning. And what I mean by that is I usually don't start messing with these exact things until I've at least been to the Aurora. Only because there's no real need at this exact juncture. So on the one hand, I'm kind of getting a jump on things. On the other hand, she kind of slow down, but not as much as you think. All right. It's crazy how that inventory just drops like a stone when you have places to put it all. Definitely need to save. Okay. Swap out my batteries.
Welcome aboard,
Check out
Captain.
sea moss health. And I hate that. I really wish they would have dealt with that.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All
I mean,
systems
it's
online.
not overly important. It's just more of a quality of life thing. It's a quality of life thing I would have loved entirely.
Seek fluid intake.
Seems a little crazy that it probably seems a little crazy that I'm just sort of flitting back and forth between the menu and the battery. Why not just stick to one? But it's as simple as this. Batteries charge pretty quick, right? So I figured while I'm flitting back and forth, get the ones that are already pretty much charged, swap them in, swap out the others, go from there, and by the time I finish eating, that should be gravy.
Vital signs stabilizing.
You know you hear me. Don't be an asshole, game. Jesus. Probably eat that one on the way a little bit. Oh yeah, need to store that cured fish. And did I? Yes, I did. I have my med kit. Only thing I need now is a power cell. That's what? 2 batteries, silicone rubber. Yeah. I'm not trying to do that right now. Kind of done enough in terms of the fabrication. Just to be sure, one more again. One more again. Thanks for the water. At least I got those two to drink and eat on my person as we go, if I so chose. Huh. I think I might have gotten rid of it. Weird as hell, boy. Well, shit. Now I kind of got to. Kind of got to it for nothing else to make sure I have one of the more advantageous and capable devices in the end. It's kind of irritating though, because now this copper that I was holding on to, I can't use it for making the power cell if I so choose. Gotta go toward a battery. But hey, at least I got one battery made. Like if I so choose. If I so choose. Oh wait, no, I'm tripping. This thing is going straight toward the heat blade. Oh no, never mind. I don't know what I'd be choosing. Yep. And now we've got ourselves a knife that continuously burns underwater, but you don't hear it burning. You just hear the searing sound. You do get visuals, and as it was stated, it immediately cooks your meal. So you can go ahead and eat it right then and there. Yeah, you would be going bad now, wouldn't you? You know, it'd be interesting if there was a meter that lets you know when you were close to, or the closer something is to being a decaying or useless object. Now, this is actually perfect timing, because with this, as you can see, we got ourselves a nice little sonar blast. But if you keep your eye on the power in the bottom right, just tears through it, boy. Just tears through it. Add to that the fact that you'll be moving most of the time. Yep. There's them numbers. Just a second. Let this recharge while I decide which one of these spots we're heading out to. Damn, if we all that time going back and forth and being in camp. Actually, I know exactly where I want to go. Life Pod 19, 300 meters down, Second Officer Keen's last broadcast location. Oh, well, there we go again. Unmark these just for later. Life Pod 3. I think I use Life Pod 3 as a reference point, like I do for 17.
All systems online.
Trying not to run over any fish. Damn, I did not bring my helmet. Whoa, wait, what? Oh, okay, no, that wasn't in my inventory. You know what? It's not gonna be this episode, but next episode I am definitely going after the Aurora. I'm getting good and tired of this radiation being everywhere. Gonna have to remind myself to take a bunch of batteries and whatnot though. I don't really need a bunch. What I'm carrying around should be enough. Almost left without my batteries. I'd have been mad as hell. Why won't my sea glide function at 250 meters deep, 12 seconds of oxygen? The sea moth is way over there. What am I gonna do? Process of elimination then. 250 meters and then 300. Thought the light might have been on. Oh, bioreactor station. I did just blow a lot of titanium.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Probably shouldn't have picked up that piece, but thought I had scanned you. As you folks can see, there's quite a few little knickknacks and whatnot you can actually get to make your base all kinds of homely. It's actually pretty cool. And I've seen some pretty extensive bases. Don't know how how extensive I plan on getting with it. That's a whole other thing. But I've seen some very crazy looking ones. Ones that almost look like they should be lived in by maybe 3 to 7 people. Depending on where I'm at when it comes to this forest, I tend not to try and stay too high up. As I said in one of the previous episodes, there are predators around here. Dangerous ones. And we're here, are we? And that's a big ass chunk of magnetite. And did I just hear what I think I heard? See how using that sonar in a moment like this can make you start making decisions about them power cells. So we're playing this game, huh?
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Yeah.
Detected volcanic activity and several unusual electromagnetic signatures in the region. Exercise caution when diving deeper.
Yeah. What it's picking up is these assholes right here. Come on now, don't you do it. I'm just trying to get to know you, honey. What the hell is that? Is that it snapping at me? It might have been. Yeah, see, you can set up if you have the upgrade for your prawn. Ooh, piece of candy. You can set up your prawn right here and have it recharge off of thermal energy alone. Yes, I am being cooked to a crisp. And yes, if there are fish close enough, they can be cooked as well. And literally cooked and eaten right then and there. But you want to be careful. Because a lot of the times, if you find fish near one of these places, that fish is kind of been dead for a bit. And there's a mesmer.
Oxygen.
Classic. 5 rubies. It's not bad. Not a bad number. I love how you come out here for A through Z and come to find out now you're speaking Chinese. Why? Because there's so much crap everywhere. Yeah, see, you would find upgrades for your vehicles in these. Oh, shit, hold up. Oh no, we're fine. I don't like leaving my sea moth around here. It tends to draw attention from those electric dudes. And I can't really stay in here long because it's radiation or oxygen. I can't do both. All right. Okay. What is going on out there? I'm not used to hearing them this much. The only reason why I'm concerned is because of my sea moth. Some creatures do. No, I did not just fucking see what I think I saw. Holy ever-loving 9 different dimensions of bullshit. Are you people serious? I literally just got through upgrading this thing. Wow. I look smack in its direction just as I'm describing the fact that local wildlife don't always leave well enough alone. I can honestly say I have never lost a sea moth. Holy shit. Well, my plan was Aurora and deeper. We'll have to see about all that.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Here's hoping I can salvage some stuff.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen
Jesus
efficiency greatly
Christ.
decreased.
I ah. I don't even son of a fucking bitch.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh. Wow. I can't do this now because he's I mean, I don't know. I might be able to pull this off, but Jesus, we'll see, man. I don't trust going down to the 300-meter one. Wow. Gonna have to make a whole other sea moth. Just upgraded the thing. Sonar, depth, storage. You suck, game. I swear to Christ. Trying to stay away from the locals. They seem to not want to leave me alone right now. Usually what I'll do is that section that I was at, I tend to move the sea moth closer to it because of that exact problem. Propulsion cannon.
New blueprint acquired.
I'm not really a doctor. I know that's what my ID says, but I never have been. Cheated the medical exams. What does a doctor these days need to know about manually resetting bones? When was the last time a top surgeon actually cut someone open? That's what the robots are for. Doctors these days read diagnoses off of computer readouts. For that, I'm perfectly qualified. But what good is it when I'm not connected to the main network? I'm bleeding. I've got glowing green pustules growing on my hands. I run a self-scan and it tells me I've got skin irritation. The only thing I studied in medical school was how to lie convincingly. What the hell do I know about how to treat an alien disease? I think I'm actually going to die down here.
Yeah, probably, my friend, probably. I mean, I'd say hold out hope, but from what I just found, I don't think that's really gonna matter now, is it? Wow.
36.
Wowie, wow. That's honestly about all I have to say about that.
Oxygen.
I have no problem building another one on stream or off stream. It doesn't really matter. It's not gonna take long, especially not with the ability to.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Haven't I been? Apparently not. Especially not with the ability to use the scanner room. Oh shit. I know what this is.
You were gone so long. I thought you drowned.
Put the flare down. I was going to try and attract someone's attention. It's not a distress flare. Stop waving it around like that. You'll catch the fuel line.
Nothing like trying to rescue a dumbass. And the part that makes that so bad if you folks remember, there was an audio file we found where it's the same woman. Ma'am, I'm not search and rescue. Get out there and save us. Do something. Find help somewhere. Okay, ma'am, I'll see what I can do. And here she is. You were gone so long. I got worried. I can respect it. But, oh yeah, camera. I can respect it. Everything. Don't even argue with me. Just give it here. And I can respect her desire to not want to be afraid in the dark, in the water. But, woman, you got the you you just got yourself killed, honestly.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I don't want to hear it. Welcome aboard. What? What the hell am I welcoming aboard? Ugh. I don't even want to put it up. That upgrade I got was for the Ultra Glide fins again, so that one's already been handled. Ugh. Well, folks, that's gonna be the end of episode 6 of Subnautica. You folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of my other playlists. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night.